I'm living here.
It's week one of the NFL, where division rivals will clash in the NFC South. It's the Panthers and the Saints, and it comes your way next.
First opened in 1975, resurrected in 2006, we welcome you inside the Caesars Superdome, the home of the Saints, here in downtown New Orleans. Thanks for having us in to kick off a new year. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson. Greg, you lived this as a player. It's so exciting for us as fans, but now after that long off season to get your body ready and your team ready and your game ready, finally show everybody what it's all about. Week one of the season has arrived.
Yeah, and at this stage in the process, Mike, you're exactly right. All you want is for this ball to be kicked off. You're tired of practicing. You're tired of the off-season workouts. You're tired of the preparation for what feels like an entire year to play one game. And now you lace them up, strap the helmets on, and it kicks off what should be another exciting NFL football season.
This one taken at the 7. And a decent return there. He'll get this under just shy of the 30. So the Saints ready to go to work on offense for the first time. They'll be led out by the man from Ohio State, 6'3", Justin Fields.
There's just something special about week one, isn't it, Mike? I mean, after months of anticipation, speculation, it finally hits you. The season has arrived. This is the first time where we're going to get to see a lot of the debuts of players on new teams, new coaches, rookies taking the field for the very first time in a meaningful game. The preseason is one thing, but it's an entirely different level of excitement once opening weekend rolls around. I don't know about you, but I'm excited to see what's in store for us, that these games finally now matter.
2nd and 7. Working out of the gun, it's Fields.
Oh,
the first throw of the season is intercepted. Picked off by Hayden Stearns.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong. Let's correct it.
there we go.
So we're able to
Good tackle, DeMario.
And he's going to be bottled up quickly after a gain of about 1. DeMario Davis there on the play. Here's a 2nd and 9. They'll go again with Hubbard. And he'll take this ahead for a gain of about 5, and here comes 3rd down. Out of the shotgun, Young. He'll try and
Vaughn. How did I miss that tackle?
First down, able to slide to avoid the contact at the end of the
I don't even understand how I missed that tackle. That's
taking
crazy.
advantage of the room to run, a gain of 19 on the scramble. So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18. Young hands it to Hubbard. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a...
There we go.
Taken down. They got him.
If you're
And I think I was thinking about cutting Nathan
Shepard.
Shepard.
Taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
From the gun, it's Young.
Oh, DeMario, why did you go out there?
Complete. And he's into the end zone. Chuba Hubbard. Touchdown.
Ay, ay, ay.
A try here for the extra point. He's got it. And the Panthers have their first lead of the new year. They're up 7-0 here in the season opener. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This fielded at about the 9. Oh, he's got room past the 30.
Come on.
And this will wind up working out well. He's going
You gotta break that tackle, Key.
Good return. The Saints offense ready to get going with their second possession. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down.
Get him a quick, short completion. Get him something easy.
From the shotgun, it's Fields. That's complete. It's the rookie from Ole Miss.
There you go.
We'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Now Fields. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
You know, there's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a
We're
little
good,
bit too
we're
much
good.
faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and
The first.
he's lucky that it just falls incomplete. Nothing real fancy about this call here, Mike,
I hit
right?
the wrong
This
button.
3rd and short, just get the ball to your running back, make sure he has enough space to pick up the first down, and they're able to convert.
This is what I wanted, actually. That's actually perfect.
On first down, Kamara on the ground.
I waited too long to try and throw that out. That's on me.
Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
Oh, my goodness. Y'all got to run the route flatter than
Is
that.
incomplete.
Just doesn't seem to me right now that he's seeing the field very well. I mean, that last possession results in the pick. You'd expect him to come back out here and be a little bit more careful with the ball, find easier completions, find the better matchup. But instead, he puts the ball back in harm's way. And he's lucky that wasn't another interception.
The Saints will punt this one away.
I'm out of touch with everything.
Behind it.
I need to
Into
lock
the end
in.
zone
I'm
for a
finna lose a
touchdown.
game against the damn
The
Panthers.
offense about ready
The
to get going
Panthers?
on their second possession.
Losing to the
They lead
Panthers? That don't even make
7-0
sense.
Thanks to the touchdown on
Ooh,
the
I
opening
can,
drive.
man.
So try to double up here as they begin this drive 1st and 10. Catch made there by Allen. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after the catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to
Kind of
make
getting
plays,
cooked
and
right here.
that was a good one there.
Allen in motion.
There's lineup changes I want to make, but I don't know.
Throwing on 2nd down, Young. This pass caught right side. It's Allen. And they'll get him down after
But this is going to be a struggle with this
5,
team
but
because
that is enough
this
for a
defense
first
is
down.
old. They're average. Like, you got to have some real good
Now
play
Young.
calling. Oh, man.
Wide open is the tight end. He's got this one. And he's just a couple short of a touchdown. We'll mark him out at the 2-yard line.
This is crazy,
A
y'all.
big play for the Panthers. 47 yards. They'll run with Hubbard.
And I overran the play. We should have got in.
But they will mark him short. Down at the 1. The ball a little closer now. It is 2nd and goal. One more time, it's Hubbard. And this time he's in. Chuba Hubbard. Touchdown, Carolina. What a start to the year. His 2nd touchdown in this opening half. The extra point is good.
Opening half,
Panthers
opening
move out
quarter.
on top, 14-0. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5. Now an opening past the 30. Nice.
But this is gonna be part of the struggle, man. I've been using a lot of 3-4 and just been based out of nickel a whole lot over the last couple of years. So making sure I stick to my actual base defense, being the 4-3, and then not using the 49ers and Kyle Shanahan's playbook for the last 5 years in Madden. Like, I'm gonna have to get used to a lot of new stuff. So a lot of this first season is just gonna be me fucking up.
They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. They'll start this one on the ground with Kamara. Not much there, maybe a yard. Here's second
This is
and
crazy.
9. Kamara going to get it on the zone read here. A nice pickup, moving it across the 40. We'll give him 6 on that play. Here's 3rd and 2. Here's Fields.
Oh, come on. Who is that? You gotta hold on to that.
As a matter of fact, I think they tracked him down behind the line of scrimmage. Good job by the defense, and it's 4th down.
Inside the 40s, you gotta go for it. That's the team rule.
Fields to throw for it. And he is going to have the Saints first down. They need
I set him up to get smacked, but that's okay.
And it results in a new
Nah,
set of
come on.
downs.
We need to be able to run this ball for real.
Slot man in motion right. They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle.
It's 4 yards
And
right
he'll
there. Come on,
plow
man.
forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's
Let's
a
get Harris
2nd
the
and
ball.
6.
The next play is going to have to go to Olave.
Fields now. He'll take a shot. Looking for Wilson. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Olave is the motion man. They're going to go jet sweep on 3rd down. This will not.
That's crazy.
They've stopped him behind the line. 4th down coming up.
Just punt the ball away. I'm playing like dog shit right now.
That was into the end zone for a touchback.
There's going to be film of this.
The
This is
drive
crazy.
begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
And I'm making it. And I'm opposed to.
Get this drive started on the ground. It's Hubbard. And he'll get this past the 25, out to the 27. A pickup of 7. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Another run here with Hubbard. He'll get this up to the 30, about a yard or so short of the 1st down. Here's 3rd down and a few inches. They'll put a receiver in motion right. From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Young.
Man, how are we still getting beat to the outside?
It'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll send him over to the left. Young to throw on 1st down. On the out, connecting with Allen.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
There we go.
And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Alright, so we are going to make one coaching change. Just because Pete's been getting beat so much in pass coverage already. And although I don't fully trust DeMario by himself out there, I would rather leave DeMario out there as the non-user.
Side of the ball, but at least now the defense is trying to be that spark. Nice tackle for loss there. Can they do something to build upon to try to get this team going?
He's going to have that first down, gain of 6, as they convert on third down. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. We're back to New Orleans after this. Young to throw on 1st and 10. He'll find
That's crazy.
Nicole Hardman. Now
I got stuck on whatchamacallit.
Inside the 15-yard line.
I got stuck on Davis.
It's like a textbook, methodical, efficient NFL drive. 4 for 4 throwing the ball, mixing in some run. You're just marching the ball downfield at your will, and they get a fresh set of downs now to see if they can convert.
Get to the ball, man. You got to drive on that.
Panthers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Gun empty.
It's been a
Yeah,
really
tripping.
good drive so far, but what I really like, Mike, is they're down here in the red zone, and they continue to attack. Now, not quite a touchdown, but with 1st and goal, this defense certainly has their back against the ropes.
Young. He's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring
I don't know
him
why
down.
y'all went gun empty on the goal line. That's crazy.
Push back to the 11-yard line for 2nd and goal. Back to throw. Young.
Oh my goodness, he's in my way.
Gonna run it. And he will slide to a halt with a penalty marker down on the play. So let's
He's
check
in
out
my
this ball.
way. That's crazy, bro. That's crazy.
Automatic 1st down.
Now it is 1st and goal. Here's Young.
Good defense, y'all.
Throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
On 2nd down, Young.
Oh my goodness.
Take it in. Heenan.
Oh my goodness.
Touchdown.
That's on me.
Extra point attempt. Still to come.
I was too busy watching him. I should have been looking in the end zone. That's,
He knocked it
oh
through. And
man.
the Panthers will stake themselves to a 21-0 lead.
Getting my ass kicked right now.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the 1st half. And the kickoff's coming their way. A safe kick taken at the 5. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. The Saints offense going to get it one final time in this 1st half. They find themselves down 3 touchdowns here, needing to flip the script in a hurry. And they'll start it here on 1st down.
All right. I'm just reading this defense all over. But it's all right. We're going to figure it out in the 2nd half. We're going to make this a real good game.
Timing your hand and playing through the ball is something they work on with these defenders all the time. And next time they throw the ball downfield, I wouldn't be surprised if they target somebody else.
1st and 10 now from the 36. Throwing is Fields. He's hit as
He's just not even getting the time.
It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Fields on 2nd and 10. Open man down the field. It's Olave.
There we go. Had to finish the 1st half right.
Chris Olave. Touchdown, New Orleans.
Just a really nice job, Mike, especially just staying poised. Pressure
I had to get some
situation,
signs of life in there,
how important it is
man.
to steal some points before the half. But everybody's in control. Everybody understood the situation and the clock, and they're able to finish that half in style with that late touchdown.
I think we get ball back after halftime too. So,
and the Saints get back in it.
or no, we got ball. Yeah, I'm just so used to getting ball after halftime.
Of this first half, as this one is away. The return starts from the 5. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. So we've reached halftime here on NFL Kickoff Weekend as we get you to Orlando. Say hello to my old pal, Jonathan Coachman, with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
All right, Michael, we'll get back to you and Greg in just a little bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We'll get started up at Cleveland Browns Stadium in Cleveland. And it's the Bills who have the lead in that one. The Bills looking to sew that one up, and they look to be in pretty good shape. Next, let's get over to Baltimore to check on the Ravens at home at M&T Bank Stadium. And you can see, currently they trail in that ball game. 2 touchdown passes there for Russell Wilson. Finally, let's get up to the place they call Titletown, Green Bay, Wisconsin, to see what's happening with the Packers. As you can see, the score there in the second quarter. Christian Watson with a touchdown reception from Jordan Love. It was a running back, Chuba Hubbard, who put together a solid first half. He found the end zone twice, once on the ground and once in the passing game.
All right, we can go ahead and skip
Both these teams running through their final adjustments. It's time for the second half. And for the call, let's get it back out to Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen.
Yeah, because really, we're not even probing the defense. We're just kind of out there.
All right, Coach. Thank you very much. We welcome you back. It is quarter number 3. Pretty interesting first half.
I only said that because we haven't been doing no outside runs. Like, I need to balance out
or more as this second half gets underway. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The Panthers offense and Bryce Young set for their next possession. And we run you through the highlights here. It has been a very big performance from the quarterback position. Instrumental in...
All right. Come on, defense. Let's lock in.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. To throw is Young.
Oh, I missed the tackle again.
And able to get down at the end of the play.
Take a look at his eyes. You can see the quarterback clearly going through all of his progressions, and he's quick to realize there's nowhere to go with this ball. He makes the right decision and gets out of there, picks up some good yardage, and gets down on the ground.
He'll work this ahead for 2, maybe 3. Canadian-born.
Way to fight through, y'all. Way to fight through.
They're on the stop. Don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. We'll try to run for it with
good hit, Vaughn.
He's got nowhere to go. The defensive front controlling the line of scrimmage there, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
I need to get Cedric Wilson off of the return duties. I don't even know why he's on return duties.
So Chris Olave and the rest of the Saints offense getting ready for their next possession. This will begin at their own 13-yard line. So work to do starting with this 1st and 10. Now again,
I meant to keep that.
Kamara. The defense all over this one. They get him behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a couple.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Oh, my goodness.
One to the sideline and incomplete, and a penalty flag now comes in late. Maybe
Just bad
no
decisions on
receiver
offense
in the
all around.
area on that one.
And it's a safety because he was in the end zone. That's crazy. That's crazy. Wow. I can't even pick a play. And my left tackle got hurt. Alright, well, it's him to play. This is crazy.
On 1st and 10, here's Young. That'll be intercepted. Picked off by Demario Davis. And he's going to set up his guys with
All right,
great
come
field
on.
position.
Demario out there helping.
Cut into the deficit.
So the first part of any interception is just end up with the ball in your hands, right? That's what every defensive coordinator wants. But anytime you can get yards on the return, that's just an added bonus. And that's what we see here. There's a little space, does a great job securing the catch, and all of those yards just set up for better field position as their offense takes the field.
And he's going to be
There we
taken
go.
down.
And this is an area of the game where Justin Fields really excels. His ability to not only improvise, but also be used as a designed runner. And in this case, that's exactly what this offense does, and he picks up.
Oh, he had him too.
As he throws, and that one
It's the
will
blitz.
wind up
It's just like, yeah,
incomplete.
they be
Could
open,
not
but
step
you got to get the
into
ball out
throw
quick.
that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. Fields. That is caught, and he'll take it on in.
Trey Harris, the rookie, his first career touchdown.
And that's a football to hold on to forever. His first NFL touchdown in his very first NFL game.
And ladies and gentlemen, we got a ball game.
Take advantage of the good field position and move it downfield for the score.
When you take
Coach
the
says
field
go
as an
for it.
offense, there's a little added confidence boost, Mike, when you see yourself this close to the end zone. You get into the huddle, you're anxious to see what the next couple plays are. They're able to take advantage.
Ah, that's his zone.
Intercepted.
I just didn't have no business throwing that. And if I'm going to throw it, I need to throw it over the top.
Past midfield.
God damn, Justin, you going to catch it?
He's inside the 30. And he's going to make it all the way to the end zone. How about a pick
A
two?
lot of self-inflicted wounds
2
today.
points going the other way.
4
After the
points for
touchdown,
starters.
It's Rupi to kick this one away. This will be returned from the 6.
Should be a
And he'll work this
21-14
one
ball game.
Past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Here's the Carolina offense now as they head out to take over for their next possession. They built a nice lead for themselves here. They'll try to add to that, beginning with 1st down. They motion a receiver right.
Why are you going all the way over there?
On 1st down is Young. Looking middle and complete with Allen.
Keenan, did you get scared of the
So
air?
far in this one. And a 1st down. Here's a toss left side. It's Hubbard.
Good
Nothing
shit, y'all.
doing there. He'll go down behind the line.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
A 2nd down throw for Young. Little short pass.
Good hit.
Caught by his tight end.
Come on, defense. Lock in. This is the stop. What we need right here.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
Good pressure. Good shit, defense.
So he's going to be taken down.
We're starting to see in these passing situations, Mike, this defensive line is starting to have their way against this group up front because right now, their pass protection is breaking down, and His quarterback's paying the price for it.
Again, gotta get Cedric Wilson off of return duties. Come on, Justin.
The Saints offense and quarterback Justin Fields make their way back out. And it's been a struggle all afternoon. The defense done a great job taking him away from his game, taking his weapons away, and he has yet to find anything to lean on in this one. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Going over the middle, this one is complete. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
You just gotta play Justin's game, and there's nothing wrong with that, and there's not like anything is bad with Justin. He has a brand of football that works for him, and we need to play that. We just need to play that. Like, let the offense work with us.
A couple of big plays to start this drive. How about 17 on this one? On 1st and 10, Fields.
Yeah, you got to put that more in front of him.
Knocked away. It's incomplete.
I wanted that a little more in front of him, but it worked out. Yeah, I guess it works out.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. This one is caught by Moreau.
There you go, Foster. I don't have to force it to people, because as bad as I wanted to go to the rookie Darby and get him his first catch, Foster is wide open. Get the ball to your playmakers. Get the ball to the open man. Take what the defense gives you. Take what the defense gives you. Take what the defense gives you.
Sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive, because they've still got some work to do.
This should be a 21-21 ball game, but because of terrible miscues. What did I say to the players during our meeting? Clean football. We need to play mistake-free football. You see what happens when we play mistake-free football, fellas? We get the results we want and need.
Ready to see what they can do with this next possession. The lead is 5 as they're going to start with this 1st down.
Also, I've been disguising the coverage a little bit here and there, just to give him a different bit of a look here in the second half.
It's 2nd down. A tight end in motion now. Throwing on 2nd down, Young.
Come on. I should have stayed there. I should have stayed. Made him roll out of the pocket. But that's the other thing, man. I just got to actually act like I know what I'm doing out here. Got to lock in. I wasn't locked in that first half. You see what happened in that 3rd quarter.
NFL kickoff weekend. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. From the gun, it's Young.
Come on, Tyron.
And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
Yeah, that's fine. Come on.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st.
Terrible camera angles, though. I want them to go back to the regular camera angles. Forcing him out, Carl Granderson.
To play in the NFL, you've got to have a short-term memory, because regardless of whether the play was good or bad, they're going to line up and snap it again. In this case, really nice job bouncing back. They put the bad play behind them, forced the sack in the ensuing play.
There we go.
They're right back on track. Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
3rd and long. Out of the shotgun. Young.
Oh, I'm right there. Okay. I'm glad we got the pick, but Jiminy Crickets, I'm right there. Y'all need to go ahead and let me pick that off. I'm literally sitting right there. But they said Kool-Aid needed his pick.
When you find yourself in this situation, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play. And
some of these screenshots be necessary,
That's
man.
exactly what this defender did.
They didn't let me jump with Jordan. If Kool-Aid hadn't been there to get that pick, boy. Let's go back to this counter. Let's try this again.
Deficit is 5, so they'll try to put a drive together here. They'll begin it with 1st and 10. Fields gonna hang on to this one.
That's fine. That's fine. I'll take that. I'll take that. Let's go screen. I haven't gotten Alvin the ball too much. I haven't even utilized my running backs for real. For real.
And 13. Here's a screen coming for Kamara.
Can't outrun the lineman, Alvin.
Slow to develop, and they rally to the ball and stop him. That will be no gain on the screen. From the shotgun, it's Fields. His throw left side is complete.
Good first. Let's go no huddle.
A gain of 17 yards.
Let's go bubble.
It's good for a Saints 1st down. It's a give now to Kamara.
There we go. There we go. Run it back one more time.
Down late. Try to get to the line quickly. The tight end Burrow is in motion.
End zone.
Fields now on 2nd down.
He is open. I just didn't want to take off running too much.
Fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. Fields now. And he's going to have the 1st down.
Now go no huddle again.
On 3rd down with a pickup of 9. Here's Fields.
Ooh, Chris, you gotta catch that. So I should have threw that to Chris. I'll be setting my receivers up to get smacked.
To meet him just as the ball was arriving, and it'll be 2nd down.
Y'all need to guard Foster on this play. Y'all need to guard him on that play. Ah, Ryan.
Following the completion, we'll get a
That's not
stoppage
good.
here for an injured player. What a moment in this
That
game.
is
A touchdown
not good.
would give them the late lead.
Man.
It's 1st down and goal. They'll run here with Kamara. And he is going the wrong way. Tackled back at the 7. From a little further back, here's 2nd and goal. To throw is Fields.
Oh my goodness.
Not a lot of room to work there. Well played by the defense.
And an
And they
dominoes
set
there.
themselves up for
Correct.
3rd and goal.
Nah, that's not what I wanted. Alright, oh
Now
well.
Fields. And he will fight his way.
Go ahead and take the lead on that game winner.
Touchdown Saints. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that 4th quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
Significant moment here for the Saints as they will try the 2-point conversion.
Come on, Eric. I just need you to block him.
This a design run with Fields.
There we go!
Get into the end zone. The conversion is good, and the lead is up to 3 here in the 4th quarter. So now playing with the lead after that
There we go.
4th quarter touchdown. Time to
Self-inflicted wounds.
Now return coming from the 7.
Playing clean football in the second half makes a huge difference. That's why I was so quiet this game. I don't know. I just wasn't hearing fully or something. It's just, yeah. We here now, though. We locked in. I'm sure there's a tone difference between the first play of the game and now. Good hit.
After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Okay. Yeah, she just blasting music. I hope it's not picking that up, because it probably will copyright if it does. Yeah, who is that holding up Keenan? Good hit. Let's go, defense. I think he's still picking up that music, and that's crazy. If it is what it is. I ain't too worried about it. I still gotta be able to live my life. Anyways, who is this? That was Jordan. Jordan put the stick on him like that. God damn. Excuse me.
Shotgun snap and they'll run. Here's
he didn't get it. Let's go.
And here we go. 4th and inches. They'll go for it.
Oh my goodness. DeMario saves the day.
He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Alright. So all we need is a first down, and that's ball game.
Give up. Your defense has to go out there and get a stop. You have all 3 timeouts. You have time to get the ball back one more time on offense. So now
Just
your
discarded him as soon as he needed to.
And give your offense one more shot.
They're going to go right back to Kamara. And he will take
there we go.
Down, close to a first down. Pickup of 9. They've got him a yard short of the sticks. 3rd and a yard. Here's Fields. Choosing to keep this one.
And there we go.
And take it down to 22, but they've got it. That's enough.
That'll be ball game. Justin Fields. No, I'm just playing. Justin Fields is gonna win his first game as a New Orleans Saint. Wasn't pretty, but he's gonna win his first game as a Saint. Alright, and that'll be the game. Even the commentators cut out. I just really wish they did what college football did, and if the play clock was already and everything, yeah, just go ahead and call it a day. But they're not doing that, so I don't know. But yeah, we can try and kick a field goal, get my practice in for later on in the season when I might need to kick a field goal from this distance for the win. Maybe I might not be hearing the commentators.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage.
Yeah, I just couldn't hear the commentators.
Pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
I know I sound funny as hell. I'm like, yeah, the commentators not talking. Man. Like, what you talking about? You talking over them? Shut up.
And he'll be taken down, and that is going to do it. Oh, the comeback falls short. Time runs out. This game is over.
Comeback? What you talking about? I came back.
A win for the Saints. They move to 1-0 as they earn this victory in the division, no less, here in Week 1. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Saints
in the game.
are winners, as we say so long from New Orleans.
All right. let's see if there's anything press conference wise we need to do before we move on to week 2. We did not get anywhere near 400 so yards, and we did not allow 20 or less points, which, again, if we played the way we did in the second half, even in the second quarter as well, completely different game. But next week, or this week coming up, we take on the Giants. All right, we got a storyline from our offensive coordinator and a press conference for media availability. Oh, Giants and Lions finalized trade for DJ Reader. The Giants needs. Okay. All right. Well, yeah. Sounds like Michael Penix had a great week last week. Shador struggled in his opening week. Harold Landry 3 sacks. I'm assuming his debut with the Bengals. Tony Pollard 111 rushing yards for the Steelers, and then DeMario with his 4 tackles and 3 for a loss. Jerome Baker, also a user player, 3 tackles for a loss, 2 solo tackles. So DeMario had the better week, of course. So yeah, week 1 was a win. And we are currently tied for the division lead. I'll catch y'all in the next one, man.